Just warning you right now, this episode has spoilers for a lot of My Hero Academia episodes. If you're not caught up with the series completely, I would recommend clicking away. There might be some major spoilers, and I already have gotten a complaint as of my video from yesterday. So be careful. So, I love All Might a lot. I mean, ask any of my friends that know me. I love All Might. Like, that was the first thing I wanted to talk about as soon as I realized I was going to make stuff other than Elder Scrolls. And I know this is not Elder Scrolls, I apologize. But, like I said, I'm going to be branching out in different subjects, so I feel like I'm justified. And I warned you guys yesterday. Technically today, but yesterday. So, I'm going to be talking about All Might because he is one of my favorite characters in all of anime right now. And I just... Why? Why do I like him so much? Well, that's kind of what this video is dedicated to. Why do I love All Might? Why do I love this guy so much? So who is the number one hero? Who is the mightiest of all those who are mighty? Who is
the world's symbol of peace and justice?
It is none other than Yagi Toshinori, the number one hero, All Might, and the symbol of peace and justice. If you can't tell, I really like this guy. I love All Might. I think he's one of the main reasons I really loved My Hero Academia. He's just always there. And I know I say that a lot when I'm going to try and describe things, but it's true. He's always there when you need him. And he does that for a reason. He cares about everybody. He wants to be a symbol, a pillar. He wants to be a hero, just like the main character wants to be, Deku. And it's just so cool to see someone who's this stereotypical, I'm a good guy for the sake of being good.
A real hero will always find a way for justice to be served.
And it's just so well done. It's so cheesy, but it's also sadly really realistic at the same time. It's not a bad thing. I don't know why I said sadly. Well, no, I know exactly why I said sadly. You really do see beyond this persona of All Might. The thing you see when you look on the television and see him laughing.
Fear not, citizens. Hope has arrived.
That's all just the show. All Might, and again, these are kind of spoilers, but All Might isn't entirely all he appears.
And be the kind of hero everyone in the world looks up to. Just like you!
That's right. The frail being that you saw before you right there, that is the real All Might. And you might be wondering, how is he fighting when in reality he looks like that? Well, it has a lot to do with determination and image. All Might realizes that the world needs a symbol. Ever since he's been around, crime rates and just general public morality have skyrocketed. Well, not the crime rates, but you know what I mean. The crime rates have gone down tremendously. It's just... He knows that the world kind of needs him right now.
I'm supposed to be the guy who's always smiling, right? I'm the symbol of peace. People everywhere have to think that I'm never afraid.
There are so many things that have been stopped because of All Might, and there are so many things that are intimidated because of All Might. Without the world's symbol of peace and justice, who knows what might happen? Who knows what daring people might be willing to try and change the course of, well, the social norm. Who might be willing to break the rules just so they can gain an up advantage and, well, just screw over everybody? Now, ever since a young age, Yagi Toshinori has realized that, well, the world needs someone to look up to. Without people to be inspired by, others just tend to not really feel motivated. And others who otherwise are motivated in the wrong way tend to do whatever they want. They see an advantage and they take advantage of it. But with something there to keep order, to protect those who can't protect themselves, to stop those who are too, well, strong for their own good, and, Well, without someone like that, the world might just, not be as good off as it could be. All Might comes from a place where people didn't have anyone to look to. He saw the problems of his society and he realized that he wanted to do something about it. And while he didn't have power initially, just like Deku at the beginning of My Hero, he did eventually meet someone who could give him power and give him an opportunity. He is someone who preaches the whole idea of it's okay to have dreams, but they need to be realistic.
It's not bad to have a dream, young man. Just make sure your dreams are attainable, realistic.
And he recognized that he couldn't do the things that he wanted to do. But as soon as he recognized the fact that he could, through the help of those such as Nana Shimura and with the powers of One for All, he set out to do as many things as he possibly could. In All Might's eyes, there is no problem that is too small. No matter what seems to happen around him, no matter what the circumstances are, he never hesitates to ever once consider that maybe someone else should handle the situation. There are moments where he's on a time limit and he can't hold the form he has forever, and yet he still continues to waste so much time on petty crimes that can easily be stopped by anybody else. And it's that idea that he just cares so much about it that, when you look at it practically, it's kind of dumb, but when you look at it from a more moral standing, it's really pure-hearted, and it's really respectable. That's one of the reasons it just adds to his character so much. The whole idea that he pretends to be completely okay when in reality, he is not.
But honestly, I smile to hide the fear inside. It's just a brave face I put on when the pressure is high. This job isn't easy.
If you look past the persona that he puts on every day, if you look past the, it is okay now because I am here, you begin to realize that All Might is actually really hurting inside. Not emotionally, more physically than anything. He has a very unbreakable spirit. It's one of the things that pushes him on despite all of the odds half the time. When the enemies seem to have an advantage and he knows he doesn't have much time left, he still pushes everything he has and goes beyond his limitations in order to try and face the threat in front of him. He's never shaken. He knows he needs to win these fights. If he doesn't, then who's going to protect the people behind him, below him? Who's going to protect the people that he cares about, that look up to him and rely on him?
Fear not, miss. I'm not done yet. You were right. A hero has so much to protect in this world. Which is why I will defeat you!
It's just sad, though, because when you look past the playful persona that is All Might, you see Yagi inside, and it's kind of sad, though. Someone who was so great gets knocked down because of all the things that he's always strived to be. Because he is a hero, he ended up getting injured, and while he doesn't regret this, he's going through a lot of, difficulties since then. Not being able to go and stay in his form forever, not being able to always be there for people, having to time out when he's going to be All Might and when he's going to be Yagi, having to lie to the public, keep everything secret, keep up a fake image, pretend to be, unbreakable when in reality, and Christopher Sabat puts it perfectly,
All Might has been putting on this costume, sort of. He's been putting on this superhero persona for so many years because he believes that's what the world needs. That the world needs a strong hero.
The thing he does have at time is he pretends to be the person that he wants to be. But once he's out of that form, he's just tired. I mean, do you blame him? With someone who's done as much as he's done? I would be tired too if I were him. All Might, well, he recognizes that, you have to try and push for the things that you want to be. That you have to go beyond your limitations sometimes. Go beyond yourself to go ahead and fulfill the dreams you have and to go through with the things that you really care about. It's these very messages from All Might that even though he doesn't put it into words sometimes, that he just acts upon, that he shows everybody through his actions. It's these things that make me love the character just that much more. He's amazing. And I know it's kind of dumb. He's not real, I guess, but the idea is just so strong. And the creator, Horikoshi, did a great job with the character. I love him so much. He's one of my favorite characters of all time in an anime and any form of media ever. I mean, I'm the one who owns a limited edition All Might hoodie and an All Might wallet and has All Might as his phone wallpaper and his computer background. And I even considered buying the figurines and almost all of the manga just because of All Might. So, I kind of have, proof that I'm a real All Might fanboy, but I mean, still, I just love him so much.
I really am pathetic.
All Might. But
I told you the traits that make a great champion, but I see now I wasn't living up to my own ideal!
And I mean, when you look at it, All Might kind of inspired a lot of things behind my channel, at least the persona that goes into it. Whenever I say, always strive to break infinity, it is derived from going beyond plus ultra. And as dumb as that might be, I don't regret it. I love that. I love that I have a story behind it. And I love All Might. And I hope you guys like him as much as I do, or at least can understand why I like him. He will always and forever will be my favorite character in anime and almost any other form of media.
Goodbye. All for one. United States of Smash! Goodbye. One for all.
If you liked this discussion today, and I know a lot of YouTubers say this, but go ahead and hit the like button, the subscribe button if you want to see more stuff like this. Leave a comment as to what kind of topics you want me to cover in the future. And if you agree with me on All Might, tell me that as well. I love hearing what you guys have to say, honestly. And so, until next time, this has been Infinity Break, reminding you all to say it with me now. Play well, eat well, and live well, friends. Always go out there to strive and break infinity. And remember to always go beyond.